Men over 50, let me ask you something. What if I told you there's a single spot on your body that, when cared for the right way, can send a rush of fresh, nourishing blood to your most intimate areas, restore sensitivity you thought was long gone, and even help you wake up in the morning feeling more alive, almost like you did 20 years ago? Now, before your mind jumps to conclusions, let me clarify. This spot is not on the shaft. It's not a muscle you pump at the gym, and most men have never even considered it. Yet, in my 10 years of working as a urologist, I've seen countless men rediscover their vitality when they learned how to care for this overlooked area, using nothing more than a common natural oil. The kind of transformation I've witnessed, men regaining confidence, intimacy, and energy, has surprised even them. Today, I'm going to reveal exactly where this spot is, why it's so powerful, and how you can begin using it tonight to naturally strengthen your erections without relying on pills, pumps, or complicated gadgets. By the end of this video, you'll understand why castor oil, yes, that thick golden oil your grandmother may have used, is such a powerful ally for blood flow, nerve sensitivity, and hormonal balance. You'll also learn where to apply it, how often to use it, and what kinds of changes you might notice in the coming weeks. So stay with me, because the details I'm about to share truly matter. Before we get into the exact spot and method, we first need to understand what's happening inside your body as you age. Because erections, though they may feel like a simple reaction, are actually one of the most complex biological processes your body produces. Think about it. In order to get and maintain an erection, your brain, hormones, nerves, blood vessels, and muscles all need to work together in perfect harmony. If even one of those systems begins to slow down, the whole chain reaction feels weaker, slower, or unreliable. Here's how that decline usually shows up in men over 50. Blood vessels lose flexibility. Over time, the arteries that carry blood into your erectile tissue can stiffen. Instead of opening wide to let in a strong rush of blood, they may only allow a trickle. And without enough blood, firmness simply isn't possible. Blood doesn't stay trapped. Even if blood arrives, the tiny chambers inside the penis may not be able to hold it in as efficiently as before. That means erections fade faster than you'd like. Testosterone declines. Starting around your 40s, testosterone, the hormone that fuels desire, energy, and tissue health, drops slowly, year by year. By the time you're 50, that decline can noticeably affect mood, strength, and erections. Nerve sensitivity dulls. The delicate nerve endings that once sent sharp, pleasurable signals to your brain can become less responsive. Touch may not feel as electric or as exciting as it once did. Pelvic floor muscles weaken. These deep muscles act like a natural lock, holding blood in the penis. When they lose tone, it's harder to stay firm. Add all of this together, and you can see why many men assume their best days are behind them. But here's the truth. That assumption is wrong. Your body, even after 50, still has an incredible ability to adapt, recover, and respond if you give it the right kind of care and stimulation. The decline you've noticed doesn't have to be permanent. You can recondition those very systems, blood vessels, nerves, and muscles, to perform better again. And that's where castor oil comes in. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Castor oil? Isn't that something my grandmother used for constipation? Yes, castor oil has been used for that purpose, but it's far more powerful than most people realize. Its secret lies in a natural compound called ricinoleic acid. This compound gives castor oil three remarkable properties. Anti-inflammatory power. It calms irritation deep in tissues, reducing tension and helping muscles relax. Circulation booster. It encourages blood vessels to expand, letting in more oxygen-rich blood. Lymphatic support. It stimulates your body's cleaning system, helping clear away waste products that slow healing and vitality. That's why for hundreds of years, castor oil has been used in traditional medicine across cultures. Healers applied it over the liver to boost detox, on sore joints to ease stiffness, and on wounds to accelerate recovery. Its unique ability to penetrate deeply into tissue makes it far more than just a surface-level oil. And when we focus on male sexual health, those same properties become game-changing. Because when applied over the right spot, castor oil doesn't just sit on the skin. It sinks down to muscles, nerves, and blood vessels that directly influence erections. So where exactly is this spot? It's not on the shaft. It's not inside the testicles. It's the perineum, that soft, slightly muscular strip of tissue between the scrotum and the anus. At first glance, it may not look important, but beneath this small patch of skin lies an entire control center for male performance. Here's what's packed into that area. The bulbospongiosus muscle, a powerful pelvic floor muscle that helps trap blood in the penis, keeping it firm. Branches of the pudendal nerve, the main nerve highway carrying arousal signals to and from the brain. Critical arteries supplying fresh, oxygen-rich blood to erectile tissues. In other words, the perineum is not just skin. It's a crossroad where muscles, nerves, and blood vessels meet, the very systems that control erection quality. When you apply castor oil here, you're not just moisturizing. You're delivering its deep-acting benefits directly into the command center of your sexual function. Muscles relax and release tension. Blood vessels expand, improving flow. Nerves awaken, boosting sensitivity. The result? A stronger foundation for firmer, more dependable erections. Now let's get practical. Here's how you do this safely and effectively. Clean the area. Make sure the perineum is washed and dried. This helps absorption. Use high-quality oil. Choose pure, cold-pressed, hexane-free castor oil. Avoid cheap, refined varieties. Warm the oil. Place a teaspoon of oil in a spoon or bowl and warm it by resting it in hot water, or simply rub it between your palms. It should feel gently warm, not hot. Massage the perineum. Get into a comfortable position. Using slow, firm, but gentle circular motions, massage the oil into the perineum for 2 to 3 minutes. Aim to feel the underlying muscle without discomfort. Optional. Add a warm compress. Place a warm towel over the area for 10 to 15 minutes after massaging. Heat helps the oil penetrate even deeper. Make it a ritual. The best time is in the evening before bed, allowing the area to stay relaxed overnight. First few days. Some men notice subtle warmth, tingling, or a light sense of fullness in the pelvic area. 2 to 4 weeks. Morning erections become more frequent and firmer. Intimacy feels more responsive. Beyond 1 month. Blood flow, sensitivity, and pelvic muscle tone can steadily improve, creating more reliable performance. The changes are gradual, natural, and long-lasting because you're not forcing your body with a pill. You're retraining it to function the way it's designed to. And along the way, many men notice unexpected benefits. Less pelvic tension or lower back stiffness. Better bladder control. A greater sense of energy and well-being. Castor oil works best when paired with healthy daily practices. Here are 3 key areas to focus on. Nutrition. For circulation, eat leafy greens and beets to boost nitric oxide. Add healthy fats like salmon, walnuts, and olive oil to support hormones and supple blood vessels. Stay hydrated so blood flows freely. Pelvic floor exercise. Simple Kegels strengthen the muscles that trap blood in the penis. Stress reduction. Chronic stress releases hormones that tighten blood vessels and dampen desire. Try deep breathing, stretching, or evening walks to relax your body and mind. Castor oil is generally safe for external use, but keep these points in mind. Always use pure, cold-pressed oil. Do not apply on broken, irritated, or inflamed skin. If you experience persistent pelvic pain, sudden erectile changes, or unusual symptoms, consult your doctor. If you're on medications for circulation, heart disease, or blood pressure, let your physician know before starting. Here's the takeaway I want you to remember. Your body is far more adaptable than you think, even after 50. With the right stimulation and care, you can restore strength, sensitivity, and vitality in ways that feel like turning back the clock. This castor oil technique is not a magic trick. It's a simple, natural way to reawaken the systems that make intimacy possible. And when paired with healthy eating, good hydration, stress relief, and exercise, it can be life-changing. So don't lose hope. Don't settle for decline. Give your body the chance to respond, and it will surprise you. If you found this information helpful, please don't keep it to yourself. Share it with another man who could benefit from knowing there are natural ways to restore vitality at any age. This is Dr. Natalie Brooks, wishing you health, energy, and confidence at every stage of life. Take care of yourself, listen to your body, and never stop believing in its ability to heal, restore, and renew. Thank you for spending this time with me, and I'll see you in the next video.